And here we go. That was the Covers Corner, and the song in question was Sabra Cadabra. I think I put too many O's in on the... no, I didn't put too many O's in. I didn't put too many B's in either. Right then, Sabra Cadabra, and that was the Covers Corner. The cover version was from Metallica from the 1998 album Garage Inc. And the original, obviously, was from some Brummy band I've never heard of, Black Sabbath. Yeah, of course I've heard of them. I'm messing about. We saw them last year at Wembley Arena or something. Black Sabbath from the album...
Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
That's the one, yep. And now, for the past 2 weeks we've been doing this, and the results have been quite startling, because last week the cover version actually won. That's from Megadeth, and the week before that, if you remember, the original one. So it's 1-1 at the moment. So Yuri, your opinion on the Covers Corner this week? Sabra Cadabra, Metallica versus Def Leppard. What? Got Def Leppard on the brain. Metallica versus Black Sabbath. Your opinion?
Metallica, an excellent band, but you can't beat Ozzy and other guys with 70s production, you know. 70s sound production, sound of 70s production.
Yeah. Considering the Black Sabbath back in 1970 for their first album, they were the first band ever in the studio to turn every amplifier up to 10, which was unheard of back then, wasn't it? You know, that, I mean, the producer at the time didn't really give a rat's ass if the bass distorted and what have you. But the 70s was a great era to come out with this.
Do you know the date when it was released?
What's that?
Friday, the 13th of February, 1970.
Cool. Excellent. That might be in that book, but it might have missed me. Right then, so what you're saying is that the original, once again, is better than the cover version. Is that correct?
That's all right, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, considering you've been into rock music a lot longer than I have, but I did actually end up hearing Metallica's version first, and although Metallica have a habit of making
this sounds interesting.
on their cover versions, they've always, you know, had a habit of making it, you know, kick-ass, heavy-ish, you know, a lot more powerful considering
riffs,
yeah, you know, considering the what's it called, the you know, the technology that they use, you know, all this digital stuff is much different compared to back in Black Sabbath's time when all they had was 8-track demos to do and stuff like that. But I do actually concur. The Black Sabbath original version is better, so that brings the covers score to 1 and the original score to 2. And yes, so that's it for another show. Good luck for next time, Metallica. Got loads more Metallica covers to do, so it'll be interesting.
Black Sabbath as well.
Yes, and Black Sabbath as well. Yeah, no doubt we'll be hearing them again in this feature. So the Covers Corner. The results are the original has won again. So, anyway, we'll be leaving you with live metal in a minute. That's just about all from us. Thank you very much for coming in, Yuri.
Thanks to all the listeners.
Yep, and, well, we wouldn't be here without them, would we? So, once again, we shall leave you with live metal, which is the winner of the Covers Corner, Black Sabbath. Thank you very much and good night.